Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba. One second, fellas, making sure everything's working alright. Oh, there goes the controller. That's epic. Please! Please! There we go. Stream's a bit early today, isn't it? A little bit early today, isn't it? Well, sometimes that's just how it be. Alright, so, how we doing today, ladies and gentlemen? We doing good? Great even. Hope so. We are gonna just be continuing the story, in all honesty. Not got much plans right now, so let's just get right to it. God, sorry. Scenes like that are becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry though. If you work hard, you'll probably be alright. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the womenfolk from time to time. Okay, very cool. Ah, Eve, sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing fresh guidance to a fresh off the carriage adventure. The gods, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess you'd been hard at it with giants in the dark. I never doubted for a moment that you'd succeed, of course, and neither did Papa Sean. Which ain't to say he won't be overjoyed. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Good old Edda. Are you the one from Gridania? Are you the one from Gridania? Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. My name is Edda. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania and I'm sorry. We were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. Okay, yeah, you're the same person. Oh. His name was Havre, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see, an adventurer's adventurer, and swore that he would be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, we thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. When I think of the woman you are, of all that you achieved, I find that I am inspired just as Havre once was. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer, I will go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. I wanted to meet you first, to ask you your name. Eve Shiota. I shan't forget. Thank you, Eve Shiota. I pray that we will meet again. Fare you well. Adventuring could be a cruel, bleeding business. Time was, I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. Thought it'd be a right pain in the arse looking after you all. Against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post. And I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be a part of your lives. That goes double for yours, Eve. Eh? What did you say? You want to know about the signs of the seventh dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest then. Listen, Eve. Scions ain't no ordinary folk. And the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. Progress. Scions of the Seventh Dawn. So you want to know more then, do ya? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear, if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another one, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being old die. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, you're wondering whether you can trust these Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You can. They're good people who made it their mission to solve some of Eosia's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task. So, they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Eve. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the signs. You must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you could probably imagine, it's something Eosia's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay out in western Thanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Wakened Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance, and you'll be let in. You're a woman in demand, Eve. Now the days ahead promise to be busy. But I hope you won't forget your old friend Momodi. Drop in and tell me how you fare from time to time, you hear? Right. Well, I've said my piece. Off you go. Go to Waking Sands in Vesper Bay. Poggers. What even is like the level of quests right now? Level 17. We are just a little bit over leveled, aren't we? just a tad bit. Hello there. I'd like to hire one to Horizon, please. Appreciate you, big man. You're starting to get involved in big main story stuff. Oh, look at all the new fellows walking around. Poggers. They just like me, for real. I'm sure the Brass Blades got that handled. They're trained soldiers, they got this. They wipe these. Alright, now we gotta walk the rest of the way. It'll take a little bit, but we'll get there. I'm gonna discard some of these things I'm not using. I am gonna keep some of these weapons though. This man's doing the lead. Hog hell. At some point I'm going to be planning on getting a subscription to this game because I do believe it is worth it. I am quite a fan of the game. I am quite a fan. Esper Bay. Let's go. Let's walk on it. Tataru. So happy. Deep in the deserts of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above. Quench my thirst for you. Tra la 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 la. What? I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now please be advised that this is a private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to... Here at the behest of Thancred? My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? You could read that? Eve Shiota, Eve Shiota. Ah, here you are. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent is within the Salar. I shall let her know to expect you. The fucking what? He just made that word up, I'm not gonna lie. Scion of the Seventh Dawn, hello. Take it your Eve Shiota. Tataru sent word that you had arrived. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much.
Oh, there's voice acting.
Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
My god, they got budget for this part of the game. Let's go.
I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here.
So they call it the Seventh Dawn because there's supposed to be 7 on us, counting the player.
No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea.
Fair enough.
Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals.
And you lost me.
Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us.
Yeah.
Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body?
Can you get out of my face, lady? Like, damn.
All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo.
The Echo? Is that a destiny?
The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events.
So I'm just a professional stalker now.
For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals.
She seemed very proud of that.
So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm.
How the heck does professional stalking help with fighting gods?
I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
So you just want to know how to professionally stalk people? Is that what I'm getting? And the budget's gone. And it's gone. And we're back. Alright, well... hope you guys are ready for my bad voice acting. Jesus Christ. Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they would gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, my lady. So tiny. Thank you, Tataru. Pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of a welcoming gift, I've taken the liberty of adding your name to the Retainer's Registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Yeah, by the way, we can't interact with them because I don't have the damn subscription. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your abilities, of your talents. Fucking abilities. I'm a dumbass. A mutually beneficial relationship, I'm sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall trust you with our order's password, which our members use to read one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray, keep it safe. Fucking Wild Rose, bro? What the fuck? Hope to God I don't have to remember that. Retainers are now available. Storing excess skill and gear or selling unwanted items on the market. Scions have but one objective: to safeguard the future of Eosia. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eosia. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer, Eve. I will go whither the wild rose blooms. Poggers.
I take it you will help us.
And we're back to the budget. Let's go.
Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eosia's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eosia.
There's a lot I'm being told right now, Jesus Christ.
When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons.
Okay.
Those same brave souls stand before you now.
Where the fuck did all of you come from?
The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popalimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Okay.
Hello there.
Welcome.
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Papalemo sounds so stuck up with himself.
Welcome to the team. I never doubted that you'd come.
My voice for him is pretty close, I'm not gonna lie.
If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night.
I've heard your voice actor somewhere before.
The words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
Is that Captain Cutter? That sounds like Captain Cutter. Or I guess Devron, if you're a Destiny player.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Okay.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I was very off with the voice.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldesion?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
That is 100% Captain Cutter and Devron.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Why?
Aye. The evidence left behind implicates the Emolja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit.
That'll do it, won't it, you know? I mean, you got me there.
If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ul'dah.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
What a fella. How you do, Thancred? No more budget? Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, our mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on their caravan, our friends at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abductions should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isembard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Okay. I'm just gonna teleport to Camp Drybone, F it. Has a lot of exposition dump. That's how you know we're getting into the story. That's how you know we're story-gaving now. What the heck is this? Exchange of Calamity. The hell? Okay. Hello, Isembard.
Hey, I'm Isembard. Here to search for the missing folk, I take it? Minfilla sent word that an adventurer fitting your description will be along. She also warned us to be wary of Iamalja. Seems we know who the culprits are, at the very least. Now, bear no official title at this camp, but people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victim safely returned.
Augers?
Let's get straight to it then. Philia names the Amaldra culprits in all of this. We'd do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Amaldra hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay in the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Adama, Landama, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent. I know not if the Amalja still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You will find them on the eastern road. 12 willing may even come to learn something of what the Amalja seek in this area.
Alright. Fair enough. Retrieve ripe corpses. Interesting. I am gonna quickly... Okay, I do already have that, alright. I am kind of hard focusing Pugilist right now. Just so that Once I switch to a server with like actual people on it, that is when grinding for levels will be easier. Oh, good lord. No idea who we were attacking, but pop off, I guess. Corpses collected. Love to see it. Get some more coffee. There we go.
It was good to see you returned. We were able to secure the remains of our fallen.
Yeah.
Bodies given back proper to the earth. Souls will find their way across to the other side. You've done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now then, the Amalj'aa. See anything? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. So there were Amalj'aa remaining after all. Feared as much. Their part in the low board disappearing is all but confirmed. Since there's more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amalj'aa raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great. The questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this.
But who?
Countless travelers pass through Drybound every day. Even if it were one among them, we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings.
I don't know. What poor people think. Oh, cool.
What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? Maybe among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 'Twill forbid it be so. There's a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you.
Okay. Into here we go. Little Ungust. Oh my god.
Oh, gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ul'dah. What the 7 else do you want with me now?
I have a note here.
Dear friend, missing people, please help. Use this, bud. Folks around here as way as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Play them off for fools and coax some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before. Oh, with all the disappearances. Well, go talk to him yourself if you don't believe me.
Okay. Hello there, hungry beggar. Oh. Please, miss. Just leave me be.
Another devious derelict. I've nothing to say but this. I'll take who or whatever's been feeding off us low folk. They're petrified, Popper. What do you want from me?
I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me.
Do be timid.
Just as I told you, wasn't it? A whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moving on to a better place. The place isn't exactly costed to soul, if you know what I'm saying.
Very interesting.
Welcome back, you learned aught of import.
See, I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. Well, the thought occurred to me in your absence. Common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps they speak freely to their gods. A clergy may know of something of use.
Okay. Like what?
If we would know what the commons folks speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask than at the Church of Saint Adama, Landama. It is a small and humble church found to the northwest of here. And so long as you are heading there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request I grant to you. It must be borne to burial. I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marks. He tends the graves of the Icard. He will tell you where the body is to be interred.
Okay. You guys know how creepy mortician work can be sometimes? A weird thing to ask, I know. It's pretty weird to think about, you know? Like, people do that. Hello there.
I am Marcus, yes.
Body? Goss.
There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, miss. You seek a place of burial, and there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there.
Need more coffee. Throat's too dry. Bury the corpse. Yep, that's how you bury things. Trust. Hello there.
May they all walk in Thal's realm.
What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. Maybe Sister Orkin can. She has been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. Don't know why, though. I thought of me. We'll find Sister Orkin within the church walls.
Okay. Hello there, Orkin.
I hear you have done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when you next see him. You seek knowledge of missing Drybone inhabitants. It is true I am closer to the people than any other of the Order. Confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Thought, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marx would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. Their scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. All tragic. I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marx, and soon.
We not be getting any leads right now. We're bad at this investigating thing. Where's Edgeworth when you need him? My god. We had Edgeworth on the case. Good god, this job would be sorted already. Hello, Simba. Thank you, Eve. Well, it was no easy thing when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Eve? A pleasure, my dear Simbad. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I too spoke with Ungst more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service of the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confessions? The good sister Orson herself. Orson, she wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend. She would be wise to keep an eye to this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marx. I'd swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. Epic. Level 23, 33, let's go. Sister Orson. Not be. No. She is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar now. It is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children, but... No. Not be she, could it? I grow wary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. I seek out the boy you. See if you can glean something from him about Orson's activities.
For the children. Poggers, poggers. Let's get a go. Oh. Need more coffee. These are the benefits of Stick Drift actually. I can auto run and have coffee while doing so. And then it slows down like that. Okay. I am planning on changing the controllers at some point soon though. Because this one is actually coming to pieces. Yeah, no, that's not the best. Okay. Poggers. Give me one quick moment, fellas. There we go. Hello there, urchin. Please help. Sister Orson went out all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Thal and the Order. And the other side. Told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. Okay. Okay. Just in case, you know? We're just too good. Let's help her out. You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given him by his mother before she passed. We'll see it safely back to him. Alright. And back to Camp Tribone we go. We travel.
down we go. If I just go off from here, it's not even that much damage. Sister Orson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Gods forfend. A secure room at the inn for her shoulder should she require rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans, risking her own well-being in the doing no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe.
True. True.
I am well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Orson. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. Now on to the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Amalja encampment to the southeast. Pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. I suppose we'll just have to find out. Now we can cut through the field. Oh, Thancred. Ah, there you are, Eve. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about the good Sister Orson. Sunbird said her wounds were serious. It seemed my suspicion about the poor Rose were misplaced. But, false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalja caught my eye. Tracked them as far as this encampment, but let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Eve. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Appreciate ya, boss. Don't worry, I got ya. Are you gonna mess with me, kid? Is it because I'm overleveled? Do they just not want to mess with me? That's funny as fuck. Don't mind if I do. That's actually really cool. Like, hey buddy, fuck you gonna do? I was expecting to throw hands, not gonna lie. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? This leaflet. See the wealth of knowledge to the hands of your children. Looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though. Atrocious, is it not? These bits about Nod Thal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the Order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at Camp Tribone. Let us see what Sister Orson makes of it. Aye, aye, Captain. Whatever you say, boss man. know, doing the stream this early in the morning and doing all these different voices feels like my lungs are flattening. You in this room? No. You in this room? Yes. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? Have you seen this? What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. It was not made by any true brother or sister of the order of that, I can assure you. Don't think of it. Weeks ago, the church was plagued by missing garments. Someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people. What thickens Eve? Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There's no doubt an irony in that somewhere. I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. We shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell us something about what we have learned here. Okay. Sunbird. Is Sunbird. Posing as a priest. Think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Eve. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. Press to deceive. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity. Nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. Unless we can identify the culprit. Soon, more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Eve and me serve like with like, by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking. But you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. That was a bit nasty, I apologize. Fuck. I'm next to useless in battle. I can supply the garments for disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, as long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. These will serve very well. You got my thanks. Listen, for us to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has lent us and beg for work around the camp. For long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Alright. I do think, though, I'm probably not able to continue the stream right now as it is. My throat is drying up and my lungs are getting flat. So I am gonna have to continue this another time, unfortunately. So, that's gonna be all for me today, unfortunately. Don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow, but I do know we're going to do it. And as always, I'm a manager. You've been amazing to have. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you guys next time. Sayonara, everyone.